Welcome back to AskAPop. Today we're talking about Give Me a Break. Spring break. What a concept. That's something that schools thought up just to give teachers a break, eh? You know, we were taught way back in the olden days that was something that farmers used to did so that way the kids could take a break to sow seeds in the springtime, and then they had another fall break in the fall time so that way the kids could get out of school to help with the fall harvest. I always scratch my head on that because in New York City they had the breaks there too, but I never saw a single combine. Then I started reading the Word of God and found out, God really wants us to take breaks. Every week He wants to take a small one, and then on a regular basis He wants us to take a bigger break because come to find out, resting is not only good for us, it's good for the land. And I can tell you, being married to a teacher for the better part of a quarter of a century means that we continue to take spring and summer breaks, both when we can afford them, and just to make sure that we stay connected as a family. And it makes our good bonds better and our better bonds great. And I can tell, and whenever things don't go exactly to plan during those vacations, those end up turning out to be some of our best memories of all. I'm going to give you one example, and it happened on our trip of a lifetime when we went to the Holy Land. During that trip, Tony had gotten a little bit under the weather on the day that we happened to be visiting the Sea of Galilee and were supposed to take a boat trip. Now, a boat trip when you're under the weather is not recommended, nor is it recommended for you to hop on a boat and leave your sick wife, on shore while you go in a foreign land out on a boat. So I didn't do that. So Tony and I decided to hang out on the shoreline while the rest of the tour group went off on the Sea of Galilee. Now, the restaurant was wonderfully hospitable, but we decided to go off and just hang out on the shore. And we ended up seeing this wonderful local family playing and having fun on an out of service fishing boat while the rest of the tour group did their scheduled tour. And that stolen memory, those stolen hours on the shore of Galilee, turned out to be one of my favorite parts of the entire trip to the Holy Land. And it was because He made it possible and He was present during that time. I'm writing this as we're starting our 2 day spring break this year, and who knows what's going to happen and who knows where we're going to end up. But I know that He's going to be there and be firmly present. So with us being together, that's all that it's going to take to make it a perfect break.